I'm the Sports Wiz 101, and today I'll be giving you my predictions for week number 7 of the NFL season. So I'll be predicting all of these games set to take place in week 7. We're looking to build off of last week where we went 8-6, which is actually one of the better weeks we've had all year. Now looking at the teams on byes this week, the Bills, Vikings, Eagles, and Rams all on byes this week. They have the week off as we prepare for the other week 7 games, starting with a couple of huge divisional matchups. First in the AFC South, it's the Colts and the Titans going at it in Nashville. Here I'm going to take the Titans. I just think that taking on a Titans team in Nashville that's coming off of a bye leaves too much for the Colts to handle. I know Indy put 34 on Jacksonville last week. I am hopeful that it'll allow their offense to finally start to turn around from how horrible they were at the start of the year. But I just don't think it'll be enough. Give me Tennessee. Then in the North, it's the Browns and the Ravens. I just feel like I can't trust the Browns offense. Meanwhile, I can trust the Ravens offense. So that leads me to picking Baltimore. Next up, we have the Texans and the Raiders. You can call this my lock of the week. Give me the Raiders. Here, I think Vegas's offense should blow right past the Texans. Put up some huge numbers. And I think while the Raiders have a bad defense, I think they still have a good enough defense to limit the Texans. I like the Raiders. No, I love the Raiders in that matchup. Jets and Broncos. Really, this is probably as close to an upset of the week as I've got this week. But I'm picking the Broncos quite simply because I'm expecting their defense to really shut down the New York Jets offense. Nothing against the Jets. They are a great story, a great, to me, an unexpected surprise. And I'm starting to think the Jets might be good, but I just don't think they have the firepower to put up enough points on the Broncos defense. Now, granted, the Broncos offense has been bad, so they might not need a lot of firepower. But nonetheless, give me Denver to shut down the Jets and earn a close defensive victory. And then we'll skip Pittsburgh, Miami because it's a primetime game. We always do that. Moving on, Falcons and Bengals to take place in Cincinnati. Give me the Bengals. I think they should score plenty of points against the Falcons secondary. Jamar Chase might just go off. I'm still not believing that much in the Falcons. So I'm going to take Cincinnati. The Giants taking on the Jaguars in Jacksonville. And really, when I was looking at my picks, I thought this might be my upset of the week. But Jacksonville's a 3-point favorite in this one. And the Giants, I kind of see them like I do the Jets. I think the Giants might actually be a good team, which would mean I was horribly wrong about Brian Daboll. But at the same time, I don't know if I'd consider them good enough here. I just think Jacksonville is really going to want to win this game. They'll find this as a must-win game, as kind of a desperation game for the Jaguars. I'll take Jacksonville to get the win over the Giants. Seahawks and Chargers to take place in LA. Give me the Chargers. I just think their offense is just too good for Seattle to handle. I love the Chargers in this matchup. Next up, it's my Kansas City Chiefs hitting the road to Santa Clara to take on the San Francisco 49ers. And I'm going to take my Chiefs. Actually, the first road team I'm picking so far in this video. Maybe the bias showing, but I think Kansas City's defense might actually be able to shut down the 49er offense. And typically, if you don't score that much, you're not beating Patrick Mahomes. So give me Kansas City there. Lions and Cowboys going at it in Dallas. The Lions are coming off of a bye, but they get a Cowboys team coming off of a primetime loss to their rival Philadelphia. And it's a Dallas team that's, at this point, expecting to get Dak Prescott back. I think Dallas wins in a blowout. This next one, interesting. It's Green Bay and Washington in our nation's capital. Green Bay has just been struggling as of late. I mean, they've had quite a few games where you expect them to win in a blowout fashion, and they either lose or come very close to getting the loss. And this is another game which I would expect them to win convincingly. But with the pattern the Packers have put out there, you gotta think Washington at least makes a game of this. Still, I feel like this is like a 24-16 type affair where the Packers get a win in Washington. Maybe Aaron Rodgers throws a touchdown late to ice the game for Green Bay. Tampa Bay and Carolina. I've got the Buccaneers here. As much as it pains me to say this, I mean, I like the Carolina Panthers, but they are just a complete and utter mess right now. So much that a team that's been honestly struggling as much as Tampa Bay has, even they should still have little to no problem with handling the Carolina Panthers, even if this game is in Charlotte. So yeah, I'm taking the Buccaneers. Now the primetime games, Sunday Night Football, Steelers, Dolphins. I'm taking Miami in what could very well be a shootout, but I think Miami's defense will hold just enough to get the win here, so I'm taking the Dolphins there. Monday Night Football, Bears and Patriots. I don't think this is going to be close. I don't think I ever thought this is going to be close. Give me New England. Chicago just not going to have near enough offensive firepower to have a chance in this one. And then you have Thursday Night Football, which is going to be a very interesting game. Probably more interesting than the last two Thursday Night Footballs combined. It's the Saints and the Cardinals. I've been a bit disappointed by New Orleans, their defense, to be honest with you. To the point where I think a Cardinals team that sure has kind of struggled on offense as of late should be able to move the ball pretty effectively against them, especially with the Cardinals now getting DeAndre Hopkins back after he served his 6-game suspension. I like the Cardinals to get the home win over the New Orleans Saints. So there you go. Those are my predictions for week number 7 of the NFL season. If you like this, please like and subscribe for more to come in the following weeks. I've been the Sports Wiz 101, and I will see you all later.